Hello everyone, how's it going today? It's Tatsuki. This is a continuation of the last video about religion in Japan. There's a link below, so visit it if you haven't seen it yet. Today, I want to talk about the history of religion in Japan. There were 5 historical events having impact on the religion. Arrival of Buddhism, completion of Shinto, attack to Buddhism by Nobunaga Oda, arrival of Confucianism, and World War II. Around 600s, Buddhism arrived at Japan from India via China and the Korean peninsula. At that time, China and Korea were developed countries compared to Japan. So Japanese people tried to introduce the religion of the countries to govern their land. But there were some powerful landowners in Japan and they governed their own religion. I mean, Japan wasn't completely unified, but the Japanese emperor tried to govern Japan as a leader because China was very strong at the time and conquering neighboring countries. So Japan needed to be recognized as a nation by China. So the Japanese emperor introduced advanced rules used in China and started the name of era. The first name is Taika. After that, Kojiki, which is considered as a sacred text of Shinto, was made based on local legends in Japan. According to it, Japanese emperor is descendant of gods, so its family was deified. Buddhism and Shinto were coexisting for a long time and gradually rooting in the lives of Japanese people until around 1500. But Nobunaga Oda, who I introduced in a previous video, attacked Buddhists because they had a power almost equal to samurai and they were hostile to Nobunaga. But the power of Buddhism became weak by the attack of Nobunaga. After that, Ieyasu Tokugawa, who is the first general of Edo government, introduced Confucianism from China again to govern Japan well instead of Buddhism. Confucianism is just a system of thought and behavior. There is no object of faith like God, so it is compatible with Shinto and Buddhism that have objects. And the system was really convenient for Ieyasu to govern Japan because it places much importance on a vertical relationship similar to hierarchy. In one theory, this is a reason why Japanese people care about age excessively. Tokugawa government has lasted over 200 years partly because of Confucianism. However, threat of great powers of Europe and America was approaching Japan. In 1853, black fleets came to Japan for the trade and Japan was scared of being colonized. This was the first event that Ryoma Sakamoto felt sense of danger of the threat from abroad. Please watch the video about Ryoma if you are interested in it. After that, nationalism has grown in Japan because they wanted not to be colonized. So some Japanese people valued not Buddhism and Confucianism from other countries, but Shinto native to Japan, and the number of people has gradually increased. It means political power of emperor raised, because Japanese emperor is a descendant of God according to Shinto. Eventually, they overthrew the government and in 1868, they established the new government. Meiji era started, so Buddhism and Confucianism weakened. But customs of the religion has lasted until today because they were deeply rooted in the lives of Japanese people. In the new era, Kojiki was taught as a historical fact to strengthen unity in Japan. But it didn't last too long. After World War II, Kojiki was removed from education in Japan by GHQ because GHQ considered Kojiki, which raised the nationalism of Japanese people so much, as one of the causes of World War II trigger. That means Shinto lost, but the custom left in our lives like Buddhism and Confucianism. So most of Japanese people didn't know what they should believe. And that has lasted until today. This is why many Japanese people say I'm not a religious person, even though they unconsciously observe religious practices. Many thanks for watching this video. How was the history? I've never cared about how our view of religion is strange before studying it. So this was a great opportunity to know about ourselves more. Hope you guys are interested in Japan. I'm gonna keep studying Japanese history, so please comment things you want to know about Japan. See you next video.